Hold on, I think it just moved. Are you serious? Hey there, and welcome back to 1 week at Icy's, where we're on night 4 now, and then we have night 5, and then even hard mode, which I'm curious to see how that's gonna go, but one thing at a time. I think now we'll have the Hell Cam active, right? We also have to... What the hell? Okay. Never mind? I don't even know anymore. So, interesting. So now, I'm managing panic and the monitor. That's interesting. As usual, we can't use the monitor too much, and we have to be careful not to flash some of the characters here. I'm closing the door. I don't know if it's there or not, but I'm not taking no risks. Oh, it was there. It was there. Meanwhile, he's climbing out. Hold on. Let the monitor recharge a little bit. Also, where's the thing in the vents? That's not showing up at all. Oh. The egg thing is active. It broke out of the egg. Something tells me there is no going back from this. Oh, doesn't matter. No, that was a bad run. Alright, you know. we finally dealt with the panic mechanic, which I actually forgot about in that first part. I never even brought it up again. But at least now we know how that works. It's another balancing act that we have to deal with, which is gonna make the gameplay quite tricky if we're not careful. Also, it seems that the vent character is no longer there. Also, I'm trying to not say animatronic because these are not animatronics. It's just that, force of habit. Still though, what in God's name is this supposed to be now? This feels rigged. I thought you're supposed to slowly watch it to push it back, no? Am I misunderstanding that? Maybe it's one of those cases where if you just watch even briefly, you'll actually slowly push them away. Or not slowly push them away, maybe the idea is to slow down their pursuit. Rather than actually push them back. Meanwhile, he's still in the front. Oh, I don't think that counts as a flash. I gotta flash again. Oh. I hope I wasn't too late there. You see, he's still there in the front. Which means, I think for now I just have to worry about watching the guy on this camera. And it's gone. That was quick. That was quick. Not really. Wait, what? What? Make up your mind. Are you there or are you not? What? I'm so confused. Am I glitching it or something? Alright, so... I honestly could keep the door closed and nothing would happen. Especially since this character's kind of stuck. I think I might have bugged the game, frankly. Hold on, I think it just moved. Are you serious? Oh, darn it. That's weird. I don't know if... I think the gameplay is kind of acting weird now because from what I understood, the character in the Hellcam would slowly move back, right, as you watch it. But it doesn't seem to be acting like that. And I don't know what was happening towards the end there where, I would show the camera, it's gone, then it would come back, gone, come back, gone, come back. I'm not exactly sure what's going on there. Someone will slowly come at you by switching the tunnel. Watch him to make him go back slowly. But he doesn't do that though. So maybe this is one of the reasons why the game is currently unlisted, because it's not like from a... Maybe the gameplay is kind of buggy. I mean, it's the only reason I can think of, because right now I can't think of a single reason why this would be happening aside from the whole, you know, it's a bug. I mean, it's already like shown up after I checked a few cameras, right? But it doesn't go back at all. I mean, like, at all. It's just like, it's more of like you have to keep your eye on it almost constantly. He pretty much has, what, 2 phases? Well, 3 phases. Initial, starting to come out of the egg, then jumping into the pit. Yeah, he's there. He's still stuck on camera 1. I'm honestly wondering if there might be like a scripted structure to this night, because that could explain it. At least why that character isn't moving, because in the first part, there's a, you know, when I first died to this thing, the thing that you're not supposed to look at on camera, I died to it, right, when the character that had to flash is in the hallway, and it was behind it, and I learned, oh, they are both there at the same time. And then when I did the night again, the timing was pretty much perfect. So I can't help but wonder if maybe the night's scripted. So maybe they show up at the same times. And if that's the case, that would explain why maybe this character isn't moving, because for some reason, why this character isn't moving, because they were scripted to like stay there. Also, see, like sometimes he like glitches from the camera and isn't there, which just gives me anxiety more than anything. Yeah. Oh, he just went there though. Hold on. Flash, flash, flash. He's not there. Oh, that's a bum. That's a bum move. Bum move, bum move, bum move, bum move, bum move. Oh, that's dumb. Again, I do want to point out that these games, for one, are no longer being updated, but they were also unlisted and marked as cancelled on GameJolt. Now that I think about it, is this the creature with maybe, what if because we know that the creature in the vents was like a spider creature, right? So what if it was like a spider and this is like oh, what the hell? What if it like laid an egg or something and this is the result? Because when you think about it, this egg was always here, but you had a spider, right? In the camera 4 vent. So, but I mean, this is not even, this is more human now, but still. I find it odd that as soon as that spider's gone, we find this entity now, and it has multiple eyes, a lot like the spider one did. So, it makes me wonder if this is like, you know, like its child or something. Very, very weird things to be thinking about in this case, for sure. But then again, these are some pretty weird characters, so, I mean, honestly. Flash, there we go. Yeah, I think like this character in general is just not working properly. I think it's the only explanation I have for why the characters are acting so weirdly. What? I flashed it though. I'm so lost. Alright, so right now wherever this thing is, I let it roam free now. Because it's definitely not in here anymore. But see, then this happens. That's what annoys me. Oh, I broke the monitor, so maybe this will seal the deal. I just realized that's also what's dangerous. If you use the monitor too much, you open yourself to being vulnerable because of the panic. Like, look how far it goes, actually. I seriously don't understand. Trust me, I wish I did. it's not what I was expecting. The gameplay definitely describes it differently than what it's actually showing. It seems like by watching, you're making it slow, get out of the egg slower, more slower, right? That's pretty much the goal. You're trying to slow it down as much as possible. But then it gets weird at the very end where, you know, it's like sometimes it'll be on camera, then it doesn't. It switches back and forth. That's what's weird. So now 7 a.m. I've pretty much gotten to the point where I'm just repeatedly going on camera for like little bits of time. Sometimes I'll go and check on the others, but considering you only have to watch for one animatronic, considering this guy doesn't move at all, you're pretty much just stuck watching the same camera over and over again for the most part of the game. And I think since it's 7 a.m. and this guy's at camera 2, we are pretty much just going to be watching this camera, and that's going to be it. Oh, there you go. Bit awkward. More than a bit awkward, to be fair. I mean, it was very weird. I wasn't really sure what was going on with that night, but at least we have now gotten past it. And I guess we'll see what night 5 does, right? Because after night 5, we have hard mode, and we'll see. I mean, again, I think the same strategy will work. And it's definitely a scripted night. They show up at around the same times. Now, I guess the question is, does everything work on this night, or is it going to be weird? Is there anyone new? That's another question, because honestly, it's hard to tell. Alright, what the hell? This guy got out much quicker than compared to last time. And also, he's not moving out. Or, you know, he's not, the guy on camera 1 isn't moving either. 2 a.m. It's pretty much the same as night 4, maybe just more aggression. So I have to be, you know, very wary, and I have to be careful of my panic meter. I'm letting it get way too high. Come on. There we go. He's already ready to jump down. That's insane. Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, the panic's gonna beat me. Yeah, the panic is so much more aggressive now. Jeez. If I were to, my best guess is that the game is fine on nights 1 through 3, right? You know, 1, 2, and 3, the gameplay mechanics work as intended, but things get weird now when dealing with, I don't know, now the game just gets weird at night 4 and 5 now, because, you know, animatronics, like one animatronic stops being active. Another one starts to no longer, you know, appear. It's very weird. Also, it seems that the panic and monitor meter now have like the same rate of gain. In other words, they fill up at the same speed. So in order for me to not, you know, lose, I need to pretty much you know, I have to make sure my monitor doesn't fill out completely, because if it fills out completely and the panic's going up, that puts me at a direct disadvantage. So I have to be careful there. I think I let it fill up on accident last time. It's also important to make sure that when panic depletes, I don't keep using the monitor. You pretty much have to balance it perfectly. That's pretty much what I'm seeing here. If you let one bar get ahead of the other, technically, it's gonna pretty much, you know, cause a huge amount of issues in the long run. I can't even speak right now. So, in other words, yeah, don't let panic run out and continue using the monitor. Balance it out. No, actually, I think I'm wrong. I think panic rises faster because now the bars are like almost equal. Yeah, panic rises faster than the monitor. Oh, that was close. I was playing a bit bold there, bit bold. Yeah, I mean, look, I can't even fill up my panic. I can't fill up my monitor anymore. That's how bad it is. Yeah, I mean, look, it's like, or maybe like as the night progresses, the panic just gets more and more difficult to maintain. The question is, can I really keep it up for another 3 hours? Literally now my monitor's at halfway through. This is brutal. 7 a.m. I think I'll be able to make it. I think I'll be able to make it. I will say this element of the game I do like though. Having to balance out these meters makes it really stressful. But the thing is, this couldn't work the way it does if everyone else was active. So it kind of, oh my god, I almost messed out there. There we go. Also, why did it say hard mode at the bottom there? I mean, honestly, it felt a bit like hard mode, to be honest, those meters. I guess in a way I was wrong, right? Because I thought that was happening because I was not being smart with my my meters, but no, that's not the case. Even if you are perfect with it, it literally you slowly, it slowly gets harder and harder, which I think is cool, but it's it's easier to maintain considering that a lot of the characters aren't active. I guess we'll see what hard mode is. We might end up making another part for this, to be honest, but we'll see. Like, hard mode. I guess that's the thing, like hard mode. Who's Wait a minute. Panic's not active. Oh, but wait. So Panic is no longer effective, even though this character's still here. Is the tunnel... Is that the shadow animatronic I just saw? Not character. I think I just saw the shadow character. What the hell? It's very weird. I don't know what to expect. Does this mean that... Oh, nope. Okay. At least that part of the game is still active. The bloody spider thing. And this guy. Oh. Bingo. At least now I don't have to manage those meters, but still. I can close this door and check in here. Yeah, not having to manage Panic is definitely going to make things a little bit easier on me. Where did... Uh-oh, hold on. There's so much going on, I don't know what's happening. Oh, my monitor. Oh my god, I didn't pay attention to it. Oh. Wait. I think that's the character that gets you from... See, that's what's weird. Like, I've gotten a few jump scares that I can't... I don't know how to recognize. Right? At first, I thought... So you see, so the shadow one is only a hard mode animatron... character. God, bloody hell. So the shadow one is only in hard mode, but see, because they give you tips for it during the normal game, it makes you think, oh, maybe it's something I have to be on the lookout. So the tips are a bit disorganized in that regard as well. I think power is not even going to be an issue because power is only affected by the door, I think. Wait a little bit. No, what the hell? I get the feeling that it could take me a bit to take on that hard mode, especially maybe we might see like an extras menu after this or something. Hard to tell, but for now we're gonna leave it here. Again, I guess in terms of my full thoughts, I think in theory a lot of the mechanics in the game are interesting, right? You have lasers to block off the vent animatronic. You have two characters that go down the central hallway, one of which you have to flash and the other you cannot flash. You have a character inside the office that increases Panic, which you have to balance or, well, decrease by going on camera. But the tricky part is that your camera is also limited, so you have to play this balancing act between your Panic rising and your monitor decreasing. And I think that's actually really cool from a gameplay perspective. And something that we get to toy around with a bit better in Night 5, like we actually start struggling with the balance. However, Nights 4 and 5 are weird, right? Because it seems like they kind of broke. One of the characters does not move, right, at all, right? The one that goes through your left door. That character doesn't move at all in Nights 4 or 5. The spider character that normally goes in the vents is no longer active and is replaced by the Hell Camera character, which is also either A, buggy, or B, not explained well. Because, again, I got the impression that if you watch that character in the Hellscape camera, right, it'll slowly return to its original position. But that's not exactly how it works. It pretty much is about staring at it to prevent it from moving forward. But regardless, in aspect, or well, you know, gameplay wise, it's not really that much different though. So yeah, it's a bit of a mixed bag so far, but I think in terms of like the blueprints for everything, it's been good so far. And in terms of like One Nights at Flumpty's vibes, it definitely has that, with the shock horror value essentially, right, with the mutilated bodies and the creepy designs. So, you know, overall it is cool. It's just that I think from a gameplay perspective, it's a bit, you know, it's mixed pretty much. But hard mode seems to have fixed, you know, or dealt with those issues, which is great. Of course, next time we will be taking on hard mode again. And with all that said, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Lets me know you're enjoying the content and want to see more of it. The game will be in the description below as always. And with that said, I'll see you in another video. Take care.